Hey guys, back again. So now what we need to do is to add the header styling for this to look a little better. So we're going to use the free pof-pof illustration kit. Okay, they give you I can't remember how 20 items. I'm checking on my OBS when I have those. Okay, the only thing is that those are PNG. Okay, so you can see those are actually pretty big and shouldn't be any problem. You can use all this. So how? Let's say download. Okay, free PNG link required. I'm not going to add. I think I should add a link. Yeah, I'm not going to add a link because I'm actually using them. I'm showing them where to get them. So yeah, as you can see, you can purchase those for the $32. And yeah, kind of like the color change. Okay, that's pretty neat. So you can see all this. Okay, this is kind of weird. This is kind of weird. I don't like how this looks. Well, okay. So just download that. As I said, I already have it downloaded. They send you an email and you can get it from there. That's why it has all this long name. I think it's the ID on which you are subscribed or on which you downloaded, followed by pof-pof illustrations, and those are PNG. So I can't remember which ones I was using, but I think I was using this one. But what if we change a little bit the things, okay? It's not that fun when you do the same. So I'm going to keep the curly. So I'm on AdobeXD, of course. Let's just go all the way here. I'm not going to worry too much about how this thing is actually, okay. Nope, around there, okay. How this thing is, no, I don't like that. So yeah, I saw this color, which I really liked it. Let's inspect. Remember, I'm using, okay, so we can see the color here. Remember, I'm using edge, so I kind of like it. So what the okay, sorry. So let's keep that one. Okay, you can edit this, edit how this looks. So nope, let's make it a little bit, okay, a little bit smoother. So that should work for what we're going to do. Let's even make this a little, yeah, something like that, something like that. Just keep that. So we are going to remove the border and we're going to add the fill. So they ask us what we need, and let's just copy this 787 alpha. Okay, and let's just hit enter, and you can see we have this. Okay, of course, I don't think that should make it so we don't see the links. So all this you should do before, but you know, this is a channel on which we don't, although we might worry a little bit about UX and design, it's not something uh, that should worry us too much. So let me just make this bigger. So what we can use, so this is kind of a blog. Okay, the only thing that I don't like about this one is that it has this video that I don't like. So let's grab another one. Let's see how this one looks. So I'm going to move that to my other screen. I just need to, don't drop it here because it's going to be inside that. Let's just drop it there and you can resize it using the and of course this is not going to end up pretty well with what I have in the CSS, but it's just, you know, to have some fun. Okay, so this one looks a little, let's make it just like that so we can see that we can see the bird. Okay, that is something that we should be able to see, and let's just add another one just to have fun. Maybe this one, let's just add that there. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Or maybe do we have something else? I'm just checking at this. So as I said, this is a video that, you know, if you don't like to do this, you don't have to see it. But yeah, let's just keep one. Or in fact, let's just go to here. I don't know why they have the layers here. But let's just move this one. Okay, so I want this maybe there. No. Control C to do it again. So let's just keep this one for now, and you could set a gradient using linear gradient. So you could go here and say I want to make this a little, you know, different. So we could just leave it like that, and we need to add something that, so let's just actually block this, Control L to, and block this one also, Control L. You can see the logs there, just to you know, to make this kinda more interesting. Okay, I just made a weird figure over there, so let's give them this color just to make something out of that. So let's move that below the guy. Let's just work with it a little bit, make it maybe a little, okay, so that doesn't look that bad. As I said, I'm just making this a little different so you can see what is actually what you need to do. I think it's better for me to do it over again instead of just doing the same thing, so we can have actually a learning experience here. Okay, so that looks kind of good. Well, I'm not a designer, so I'm a developer, so well, okay, so let's actually, we need to unlock this, no, unlock, and we need to unlock this. So this one and this one, we need to group those are going to go together, and we need to make a new marquee all the way. Okay, remove the border, make the fill. We can also remove the fill, or let's just keep the fill. I can't remember if I was, no, this, okay. So we should be able to grab those two and mask with shape. Okay, so you can see we can get the fill, and we can say mask. I just right click there and say mask. We don't have that because it's not showing. We don't have another figure or another shape that we can use, but we just mask that. And let's actually, in order to avoid that, let's just move that below, and that should work fine. Okay, so in fact, let me just get, we can still make changes to this one. Okay, something like that. Okay, let's see if that works. I'm not sure, but I'm just showing you how you can set that. And then, since I'm using the same images and all that, you can just try to do the same that I have. So let me just go to the blog to show you. I have it on public, and let me just show you. So this is what I got, and what I'm using. Let me just close this. The other one that I'm using is the presentation. It's just that I did the same thing that I did with this one. I just added a figure there, and yeah, I just like the color that I saw on the pof-pof page. So, and as you can see, we're going to move those here. So what we're going to do now is to grab this one and say, no mark to export, but we're going to actually export that one. Export and select it. We're going to do it one by one. So this one is going to be SVG, and it's going to go to my desktop. Export. Okay, let me just take a look at where it is. Should be this one. Yep. So let me just drop that inside our application. Nope. Blog YouTube. Public. Let me just drop that one here. And since this is the same name, this should already work. Oh no, I don't have that one. Okay. So let me just copy the image. So that's why it's not working. And being developers, this is something that we should know at least the basics. So I'm going to add it here in this section, okay? Because I just want to show it in the first page. So uh, you can add it wherever you want, and you can see how this looks. Okay, of course this is bigger, and this should look different on a bigger. I forgot the device, forgot the name in a bigger device. So this looks kind of odd. So let's actually, so you can see that this is pretty simple once you have the idea. So let me just get this one, move this one a little bit, move this one there, and maybe move this one just to make it a little more consistent. And I'm not going to worry too much about how smooth the curves look. So I do the same. I select that one. I export using selected, export. Okay, and let's just move it here. Replace is replaced, and it's going to take the new. If I move it, okay, doesn't look that bad. But you get the idea of how to set it and fine tune it your way. So the last thing that we need to do is actually go to XD again and grab this, which is a group, export, selected. So we will need to set the name of that. Group 1 is already what? Oh, group replace. Because I have the other images still, I think, in my. So if that is the case, then yeah, I have the group 1 SVG there. So I just move it, and what the hell am I? Forgot I'm using this. Okay, and this is not going to work because we need to set it as group 1, and I have it as presentation. So because I think the one that I replaced wasn't even the one used there. And you can see how this thing is looking. Okay, and you can fine tune it however you want. I'm just going to check it in my other screen. Okay, It doesn't look that good because the image is smaller. We could make it bigger. I'm on my other screen checking the, but for this it works. We just move it a little to the right and a little up maybe, but you know, I didn't give too much thought. I just wanted to show you how you could do this. And if you want me to okay, let's just do this. I'm going to go because some of you might be like, okay, why don't we? Okay, so let me just copy those, make a new folder things, open that, paste them. I'm going to change the name of these two, rename underscore mask, because what I'm going to do is to copy these two inside my folder, which is the public, and paste that. So presentations is already, no, I don't want to, sorry, I didn't want to add that here in this one, because this is not the one that I want to change. It's the YouTube and public, and paste those. Listen, skip, okay, that is no longer there. Okay, rename, because for some reason it do that. It did that. Why did I say do? I don't know. So let me just get mask group, and you can see that presentation, just to override that, and we close that. It's something we can delete right now, and it should work if we change the so this is mask group 1. So let's just add the underscore, and let's just say presentation svg, and you can see we have what I show you in the preview. So we just leave those there so you can play with those, and of course you can see how to change them and how to do it yourselves with AdobeXD. But this is actually the end of the series, and well, I hope you like that. If you want to see AdobeXD tutorials and all that, just let me know and I will start recording those. So yeah, see you in the next one.